of my knowledge. Don't worry about will I be known. Let's see how much of the earth is going to know me. The earth shall be full of the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh, as the waters cover the sea. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 9.
And I, Yahweh ben Yahweh, called for a drought upon the land, and upon the mountains, and upon the corn, and upon the new wine, and upon the oil, and upon that which the ground bringeth forth, and upon men, and upon cattle, and upon all the labor of the hands.
The answer is in this parable. A certain man planted a vineyard and let it out to certain husbandmen. This man, having one son, sent him in the last day unto these husbandmen, saying, They will reverence my son. But those husbandmen said among themselves, This is the heir, come, let us kill him, and the inheritance is ours. So, what shall the owner of the vineyard do?
Yahweh controls nature, I control nature, and I'm upset. I want to see the Navy that can stop my floods. I want to see the Marine that can stop my tornado. I want to see the Army that can stop my insects attacking the crops of America. I want to see the Army that can stop my drought.
Yahweh shall come and destroy these husbandmen with drought, as referenced in Isaiah 5:6, which says, Yahweh will lay the land to waste. It shall not be pruned nor digged, but there shall come up briars and thorns. He will also command the clouds, that they rain no rain upon it.
On the continent of Africa, an extended drought is the immediate cause of the severe food crisis. This crisis is affecting over 10 million people in parts of Kenya, Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Somalia. In fact, the people of the Horn of Africa are so depressed, grief-stricken, and inconsolable that desperate victims are trying to kill themselves just to escape the world's worst famine in decades. From these stated facts, we are assured that no one can prepare the world for a regime change like Yahweh, the Lord of the vineyard.
This is the Feast of Tabernacles. Even the
Shalom and welcome
all other kings shall fall down.
to our 31st annual Feast of Tabernacles. This is the Sun Clad Woman Unveiled.
How is the sun identified? The Son of Yahweh and his disciples are identified by persecution. If we were not persecuted, we couldn't be the one. is now a witness that we are being troubled on every side. Only because we believe in morality. Troubled on every side. Yet we stand. Satan is coming against us to see if he can break our band, destroy our cords from among himself. But it's too late now. We have found Yahweh. Too late now. Without Yahweh, he could have separated us. But Yahweh is God, and we have returned to our Father. And he has returned to us. That's an unbreakable link. Nobody can destroy it. Nobody can destroy it. You want to find out who's serious about being with me. So you have to be tested in the fire. To see will you stand for me or will you turn? Will you stand and do it with your brother or will you turn? That's what Yahweh wants to know. Will you stand or will you turn? When you test, you say, when the fire come on, you say, turn it on up, Yahweh. Refine me, Yahweh. Purify me, Yahweh. I'm not afraid of the heat. Turn the heat up. Separate me from that dross. Separate me from the impurity. Turn up the heat, Yahweh. Scrape away the impurity and flow to the top. Keep me pure, refined, silver and gold. Get ready.
Yes, sir.
Get ready. That's why the devils are attacking me. They're trying. The devil is trying to try our whole nation.
Yes, they are. Yes, sir.
He tries to be slick and excuse himself from his innuendo. He said, there is absolutely no proof linking these atrocities to Yahweh. Well, why does he keep showing it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Why?
When you have no proof and continue to lay something out as if it's on you and talking to former members. I mean, this devil is cagey, isn't he? But it's that flood of propaganda. Everybody gets your Bible. Let's go. Let's dig into Revelation 12. The Sun Clad Woman. The Sun Clad Woman. So I'm going to give you the key right away to her. Who is this Sun Clad Woman? Read verse 1.
And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun.
She was clothed with the sun. Covered. Her clothes was the sun.
And the moon under her feet.
So that tells you where the crescent goes. Read.
And upon her head a crown of 12 stars.
What do these 12 stars represent? Now, what is another word? Wonder is a euphemism for another word. Sign. The book says there appeared a sign, a great sign too. Was not an ordinary sign, an unusual sign. So unusual is described as great. And it calls the people of the earth to wonder. And see, heaven means it appeared in an upper class. It wasn't an ordinary vision, ordinary visual level. It was up above the earthly. It's up above the terrestrial. It is not a terrestrial sign. It's a heavenly sign. A sign that appears in heaven, so it's heavenly connected. This is a divine sign. Celestial sign. Sign designed to make you look up and consider. I wonder what this is. What kind of woman is this that has for her clothes the sun? Good. I mean, that's a powerful woman. Now, see, you know that that's different and unusual because it can't be an ordinary woman. Now, see, this woman has to be looked upon as the sun, because if her clothes is the sun, you can't look past the sun. You would need special glasses just to look at the sun, which is her clothes. That would make it impossible for you to see the woman. It takes some supernatural power of thought to penetrate the superheat and light of the sun to even see the woman. You would go blind trying to look at the woman, just looking at the sun that is clothing her. This unusual woman is clothed with the sun. When you look at the sun, it's pure white light. It's only painted yellow with pictures, but when you look at that bad boy, it's white. Oh yes, Yahweh, it's white light. And that kind of stands for purity. The clothes are so pure, so powerful, and the heat is so strong. She's most unique. And the moon is under her feet. It means the moon can only get its reflection. It's another heavenly body that orbits around the earth. The moon orbits the earth. So the woman is above the moon. So anybody that has a symbol or has as its national symbol the crescent, the moon, is automatically beneath the woman. They're under her feet. See, you have to learn how to take a look at what you're looking at. I know you can see it now. See, the moon is under her feet. So all nations that take the moon as a part of their national emblem are under this woman. Oh, hallelujah. See, and she has a head with, she has a crown on it. And not only does she have a crown, it's an unusual crown.
Yes, sir.
Because it has 12 lights in it. And these 12 lights that's in her crown are reflecting the light of the sun of her clothes. But now you get into a head thing. Now you're into a head thing. It's called a mind thing now. You're talking about something that is up on her head, but it's connected to her head. It shows you the connection. These 12 stars are connected to the rulership, that which rules the Bible. unusual woman. Now, if you take your dictionary and just study, which I haven't, but if you were to just study that first verse, it'll bless your mind further. Especially since you know I am that woman. And since you know I am this woman, then all that you see going on here is an allegory. That means there's something about me that's not normal, kind of unusual, something about me that's unusual. You have to have special eyes to see my clothes that I'm wearing, the sun. When the woman is wearing clothes, the sun for clothes, then she becomes the sun. You can't tell the difference. She becomes the sun. You can't tell the difference. She merged into the sun. When you look up, all you see is the sun. But the reason that I am pictured here as a woman is because I have an unusual mission. I got to be a mother to somebody. Though I'm a man and though I'm the son, I have to be pictured as a woman because, see, I had to get pregnant. And I'm still pregnant, and I'm carrying my baby to full term. And since I'm of the male gender, euphemistically spoken of as a woman, and I have to get pregnant, there has to be an immaculate conception. Because this is not a sexual thing. See, I'm pregnant, but not from a man, because I'm the male gender. I'm pregnant, so it must be an immaculate conception that I'm carrying around, man child. Oh, glory. We're talking about rulership here in this verse. This woman wearing a crown signifies rulership. Sovereignty. Authority. I am the emperor. The absolute monarch. The autocrat. In reality, the theocrat. All this is in verse 1. I know you saw it, but I just want to, go over it. I hope y'all don't mind. You're going over this. Just want to refresh myself so I make sure I'm up with you. Rulership. Can you imagine how this crown and these stars must be shining, being so close to the close of sun? Can you imagine how bright, how luminous those stars must be? Because they are reflectors of the light of the sun. So I have 12 tribes that I will connect to my mind. That's going to reflect my light. Because I am the true light. Oh, glory to y'all. Now let's go to verse 2, since I gave you something to study about and think about. Let's go to verse 2. Read.
And she being with child.
Now see, I'm with child. That means I'm putting something into your head inside my womb. You have not been birthed yet. You're still in darkness, but I'm the one lighting up your head inside. I'm forming everything that your head needs to know. Forming you in the womb. See, this is in no way what you're going to learn after I deliver you. This is only a sign of what you're going to learn after I birth you. You just think what I'm teaching you inside my womb. See, when you're born, you're going to have to depend on me to nurse you. You got to nurse from my breast, the milk from within me. I'm going to lactate right on time when you're born. I'm going to lactate, don't worry. My breasts are swelling. Getting fat, waiting on you. Load getting heavy. My belly is big. You kicking around in here talking about I'm ready to be born. I've been in here 9 months now. I'm ready. Come on out of here. I got all my head can take inside this womb. But you have put divinely into my mind inside the womb. Makes me want to come on out. I have matured enough that I want to come out and see the light of your sun on the outside and really hook up. See, when you're born, you have to depend on your mother. So you got to depend on this woman. My child got to depend on me. So as long as I'm saved, I can fight for you. Read verse 2 again.
And she being with child cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered.
That's my condition. Once again, this is a mind thing. Every sister that's had a natural birth has felt the whole process. It's an experience. And I know your experience because I'm a woman carrying this child. So I know how you felt. I understand your travailing. You that have travailed and pain to be delivered know what I'm going through about now. You can relate to when your body starts getting ready for that early delivery. You know, it's not quite ready to come down and crown yet, but you know, the pelvic is beginning to kind of stretch a little and it's a little bit uncomfortable. You get that feeling, you know it's getting ready to happen soon, but you know, the body gotta make ready. And I'm feeling that, see, I know all these people are about ready to come, and I'm trying to get you around me ready. I'm trying to prepare you for this birthing that's going to happen now. Every woman that's been a mother and birthed a child, you understand where I'm coming from right about now. The white man taught you to scream out as this process comes along, but I teach you to trust in Yahweh and let Yahweh work it out. So just because you don't hear me screaming doesn't mean my body's not going through the chain. It's just a trust in Yahweh and I'm going to let it work it out. But I know this baby's going to be delivered. I'm having a Yahweh baby, and I know it. Every mother knows what I'm talking about right about now. I understand, you know, I feel my baby has dropped. And I feel something kind of big right in here, and it's slightly uncomfortable. Fortunately, I understand what's about to happen. But if I'd never, been through this before, I'd be nervous. Well, I am a little nervous. Birthing us, the devil everywhere. Just getting ready for this baby is a trip. See, some brothers don't understand what I understand. But see, men and sisters, we understand. See, the men, all they can do is kind of look around, stand around, and feel helpless. You want to rub a hand, and anything I can do for you, baby. And you go get her some water, and she gets to running you all around, and you just feel so helpless. Because, see, you're not the one pregnant. You get nervous, wondering if she's going to be all right. Is she going to make it through? Because, everybody don't make it through the birth process. A lot of folks die. So, as a man, when you holler out, you want to comfort her, but you can't help her. You get so scared and nervous, you look, can y'all handle it? Call me when it's over. Some men faint. That's an awesome process. Some say, I thought I wanted to see it. I'm glad I don't ever want to see it again. That sister goes through a mighty ordeal for you brothers after you have made your deposit and run. She has to deal with that for 9 months. And at the end of 9 months, she got to go through this. You just laughed and grinned when you made that deposit. You're so happy and thrilled. Wow, praise Yahweh. I know what you be saying, brother. Praise Yahweh. Sister may holler praise Yahweh too, but see, she got to pay. She's going to have to really holler Yahweh 9 months later. See, I know my sisters understand. I'm so big now, I can't lay on my stomach for now, right about now. I have to lay on my back and on my side. Yes, Yahweh. I know you understand what I feel about that. When I rub my stomach, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, Yahweh.
It changes my walk. I used to walk sassy, but now I'll be walking different. Plant that foot from side to side, make sure everything. That's the way I'm feeling right now, sisters. Let's go to Isaiah 66:7. See, while everybody's waiting on me to cry, I got a shock for you. Check this out. Read.
Before she travailed, she brought forth. Before her pain came, she was delivered of a man-child.
I'm not going to stop. While everybody in the world is waiting on me to go through this pain and suffering and screaming and crying and, I got news for the great red dragon. Yes, Yahweh. They have attacked me. But they attack on my Father's name, my name, you as the followers of Yahweh. I'm now looking at Yahweh's name in Newsweek, page 31. The page. They threw us on there with Gaddafi. We're 75% of the page. Gaddafi's name is 25%. I understand the slight psychology. Say he's a terrorist, so we terrorists. You know, I understand. I understand. But in the meantime, I know the Newsweek is read by every ambassador in the country. I know the Newsweek is read by every envoy and every UN member. And I know it's read, because see, I looked in the book, I looked in the cover. I see it's read in Peking, China. So now the Chinese know about Yahweh and that we in the land of the white devil. He's the one telling them. I didn't say that, he said. So now in China they know about Yahweh. Cairo, Egypt. And all of Europe. Africa and they all know South America. The book is published down there. They ain't reading about me in Spanish and in their local language, Arabic and stuff. They reading Yahweh.
Yes, sir.
Yahweh ben Yahweh is here. The devil is doing something to himself that he's going to be shocked for. He can't take it back. I told you for years, I said, the best thing the devil can do when it comes to me is shut up. The only way he can slow me down is shut up. Don't say nothing. I welcome him coming. It's fulfillment of scripture. He can't go against us. He stayed quiet as long as he could. He just can't take it no more. Here's a little ex-slave. And as they write in the paper, buy an old dilapidated building and aged buses got them in a frenzy. You try to latch onto that. Why are they in a frenzy? It's about more than me buying buildings. It's a lot more than me getting some aged buses. It's bigger than me buying some apartments. Why does me buying some apartments turn him into a rabid animal? In the meantime, there's a sign in heaven. There's a wonder. Boy, I know this trips your mind out to find out that before, see, in 12 it says, and she being with child cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. But before her pain came, that's secret knowledge. Before she travailed, see, that's secret knowledge. She delivers a man-child without trouble. The delivery of the man-child, your deliverance is going to be swift, painless, natural, without problem. It's just, what you're going through just look like it. Now we see it's not really a problem. It just looked like it was going to be one. Good gracious Yahweh. Galatians 4:19. Read.
My little children, of whom I travail in birth again, until Yahweh ben Yahweh be formed in you.
Isn't that something to look at? It means you'll suffer pains that you're not too sure about. But the pains that you have, P-A-N-G-S, will happen kind of like a doubt in your mind, or you wonder, it'll happen until I am formed in you. See, when Yahweh ben Yahweh, when my knowledge, when my divine mind is formed in you, And once I'm formed in you, you're free. Oh, glory to Yahweh. Let's look at 1 Corinthians 4:15. This lets you know what your birth is all about. This lets you know what has to be born in you. Verse 15 reads.
For though ye have 10,000 instructors in Yahweh ben Yahweh.
Instructors. That sounds like teachers to me. Though you have how many? That's a lot of teaching going on. In order for you to become a teaching priest, you're going to have to get some instruction.
Yes, sir.
Instructors instruct. And notice what you have to be instructed in. Yahweh ben Yahweh, the Son. And that's a form of baptism. Now you have to get baptized in Yahweh ben Yahweh. Verse 15, read it again.
For though ye have 10,000 instructors in Yahweh ben Yahweh, yet have ye not many fathers. For in Yahweh ben Yahweh I have begotten you through the gospel.
See, the gospel is the good news of the kingdom. So all these fathers you've had before, you got to give them up. You see, you've had many fathers. That means many men to teach you a lot of stuff. You had a lot of teachers in grade school, high school, perhaps college, on your job. This is acknowledging that you have those teachers. But in Yahweh ben Yahweh, you ought to be begotten through the gospel. Isn't that something to see? Praise Yahweh. So now we learn something really deep about this wonder in heaven, about crying and travailing. Looks to me like you need 10,000 instructors. That makes to 10,000, what? Woo. You talk about needing some time to study.
Yes, sir.
Listen, all you do is study. That means you got to get your mind together.
Yes, sir.
That to come in contact with Yahweh ben Yahweh, you have to get your mind tuned up. You need a lot of instructors. $10,000 instructors. You just need to become a teaching priest. You can't do that and be ignorant. You can't stand up and teach ignorance. That's already going on in this world. Ignorant people teaching. Ignorance. But notice you are commanded to learn through Yahweh ben Yahweh. So I've set up my school, Yahweh University, and set them up across the country. Because you've got to be re-educated. How many understand this is all about re-education? And looking at this Sun Clad Woman, how many wonder about her now? How many have a better vision of her now? Praise God. Now every time you read this for the rest of your life, you should understand who this woman is. Who is she? Hallelujah. It's great to understand. Those who sitting around wondering about me crying and travailing in pain, see, I got a shot for them. Before the pain comes, before it's time to travail, I'm going to deliver. That means my pelvic area is going to dilate. I'm going to dilate, stretch, and don't have no problem. It's just going to happen. What? You mean you have delivered? See, I know what I'm doing. I'm already working. I'm working. I'm trying to get you ready for this delivery.
You can come. All other kings shall fall down.
This concludes The Sun Clad Woman Unveiled.